What's up, y'all? It's Flying Squirrel. So today's video, random topic, biggest letdowns of every division. Now, I don't need to explain this, right? Because I've looked at our demographics on this channel. It's male, 98% male, probably 99% male, 18 to 35. Okay? So we know what it is like to be let down in life. Matter of fact, why am I making a YouTube channel about MMA instead of fighting MMA? Because I'm one of the biggest letdown. Okay, let's chill. We got to stay positive. Let's stay positive. First biggest letdown, Muhammad Mokaev. As long as I can talk about someone else being a letdown, I don't have to come to terms with the fact that I didn't rank in state. I didn't rank in state. Okay, Muhammad Mokaev, he's 24 years old. He was undefeated. He's a Dagestani. He had it all going for him. But yeah, man, that was what a letdown. I don't think it wasn't like he had a lot of hype that we were like, oh, Mokaev. You're not hearing Mokaev chants anywhere. But dude, this guy wasn't even on the UFC website when I was trying to make this video. I couldn't even pull up a UFC. They just fired him. You're fired. So this is a lesson. Don't be applying and interviewing for other jobs while you're at your main job. Okay, so that's apparently why he got let go from the UFC after winning. He beat Manel Kopp and got let go by the UFC after that because he was negotiating his next contract with the PFL while he was still on contract with the UFC. So, yeah, big letdown. He probably could have been a champion, could have been a contender, but it is what it is. Let's go next. In the Bantamweight division, who is the biggest letdown of the Bantamweight division? Guys, y'all remember when this guy seemed like he was Iron Man? He's just like the Punisher, the Russian mobster is how I used to see him. Right now, he looks very tiny and very, very small. He looks like a kangaroo. He's doing the kangaroo flex right here. But, dude, nothing has been the same since that knee. It really hasn't. You know, he lost to Aljo, and then he lost to O'Malley, and then he lost to Aljo again, and then he lost to Marab after that. And it's just now he won a close decision to Song Yadong that I'm pretty sure none of us remember. Huh? Do we remember that? I don't remember. I was too busy getting money. I can't remember. I can't keep track. Just kidding. That's also a letdown. But yeah, man, Peter Yan, what happened? Like, he was the interim champion. That was as close as he got. Hopefully, maybe he can come fight for another. I would love to see him fight Marab or see him come around and fight Umar. Like, that would be a great fight. But this was so far to let down. The story's not over, though. Next, featherweight division. See, this is moving fast. We're moving fast. Unlike your relationships, that's another letdown. Brian Ortega, the letdown. And this is coming fresh off the sphere. Man, what can I say about Brian Ortega? When he had that come from behind victory against Yair Rodriguez earlier this year, my friend texted me. He said, I've never seen Ortega fight, but I think he's my new favorite fighter. And I was like, you know what? I can get behind that, bro. I really like Brian Ortega too. He's underrated, man. His only losses are to Alex Volkanovski and Max Holloway. Well, now his only losses are, do we count the first Yair loss where he tore his shoulder? Okay, cool. We count that. Now he has 3 losses. And then next we got to count the fact that he lost to the lead singer of My Chemical Romance. He was the chosen one, guys. He was the freaking chosen one. And it just seems like he just lost it. Look at his physique right here. That's not how he looked back in the day. What is this? He looks like a guy I'd see like in the pool at Barton Springs. Y'all been to Barton Springs in Austin? He looks like a dude at Barton's, I don't know. It's just really upsetting. Stop trying to rizz us all up. We know you have blue eyes. Treat me like what is. Don't get me dirty. You got long hair. We get it. Fight, dude. Fight. Trying to rizz people up. You getting punched in the face. Anyways, lightweight. I mean, there's so many letdowns at lightweight. Who you think is a letdown at lightweight? It's a tie. We got a former champ who's on an 8-fight losing streak. But I'll tell you what's even more sad than an 8-fight losing streak for lightweight. I'll tell you what's worse. Lying to everybody to stay relevant when your last win was in 2020. Dude, Conor McGregor, I watched him today look Ariel Helwani in the eyes and tell him a bold-faced lie saying, I will be back 2025. The story must continue.
It'll be 2025.
Okay. When do we think?
You know, we'll see. My job is just to go to the gym, be in the gym, be in shape. And, you know, one thing is for sure, whenever it is and wherever it is, I will be 100% ready.
Do you think you get those 2 fights in 2025?
I must. It's the promised lands.
You know what he also said? He said he was going to do that in 2024. You know what he also said? He's going to do that in 2023. He also said that about 2022. And guys, he literally also said that in 2021. This is the biggest letdown. I literally can't watch MMA with any of my friends because Conor McGregor does not fight, and my casual friends only watch when Conor fights. But dude, like the last time this man won against Cowboy Cerrone, what was that? What is that? You know, wearing a cowboy hat in the fight, take it off. Take this seriously, bud. Like, you're not a barbecue restaurant, you're a fighter, you know, but you know it'd be a good fight. Cowboy Cerrone versus Bryce Flat Earth Mitchell. And we'll see. I mean, that would turn the world upside down like a pancake. Dude, the last time I just want to put this in perspective. The last time Conor McGregor won a fight against Cowboy Cerrone, January 18th, 2020, okay? Kobe Bryant was still alive. Khabib was still an active fighter. Stipe was champion. And John Jones had not transitioned to heavyweight. Dude, this is crazy how time flies. We're in this time warp of COVID, post-COVID. But yeah, this is definitely the biggest letdown. More than Tony Ferguson, for me at least. Because it's just frustrating. Like, stop lying to us, you know? Next. Welterweight. Gilbert Burns. Dude, y'all remember when he was like the second best guy in the welterweight division? And we were like, if anyone can beat Kamaru Usman, it's his former training partner. It's the guy who's number 3 in the whole division. And then he goes and he gets put out in like round 2, right? By Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman all of a sudden looks like Deontay Wilder against this guy. Made him look awful. And it hasn't been the same since. Honestly, when was the last time we saw him win? The last fights that he's won is Wonderboy, Neil Magny, and Jorge Masvidal, which none of those aged well. Which one aged the best? To get him in the top 5, to get him in the top 7. Like, he used to be so like respected. He used to be such a scary fight. Now when I see him, I think, oh, dang, you know, they're feeding him to a young prospect. Okay. How long are they going to extend his losing streak? It's just sad. Now, middleweight division, this actually really hurts. And this is when I got real serious in I can't believe it. This whole time, y'all been able to see this purple background? Oh, my gosh, bro. How am I going to fix that? Anyways, Paulo Costa, dude, he's the letdown of the middleweight division. We could talk about him pulling out 1,000,000 times. We could talk about him getting drunk before fighting Israel Adesanya. We can talk about him getting drunk before fighting Israel Adesanya. We can talk about him getting drunk before fighting Israel Adesanya. What are we... Drink a Gatorade, dude. What are you doing, bro? We can talk about him having the most boring fight of the year against Sean Strickland. Maybe I should do that. I should do worst fights of the year. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, maybe I should enjoy my life. But dude, like Paulo Costa, this is when I got really serious about MMA because I was such a big Paulo Costa fan. I think I watched a mixed Maliwapari video about Bohachina, the eraser, and it was just like all hype, and it was all these highlights, and you just see this jacked Brazilian dude just beating the crap out of everyone, and he's about to fight this nerdy guy, Izzy. I'm like, oh, heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah, he's gonna wipe the floor with Izzy. We're gonna have a real man as a as a champion. And then he drinks a whole bottle of wine before his fight with Izzy. Goes out there drunk, loses, gets dry humped. Never seen him again. I literally have never seen that. The Paulo Costa that fight Yoel Romero, never seen him since. Okay. There's some glimpses of him when he fought Rock Hood. But, dude, it's sad, man. Could have been a star. Could have been a star. Next, we got... Oh, dude. Here's another guy who, in lightweight, went from being one of my favorite fighters
Come on now,
to
dog.
one of my least favorite fighters.
Come on,
This is almost
man.
like Kanye West for me, right? Kanye West, he used to be your favorite artist. He couldn't drop anything bad. Then he became Christian. I was like, okay, I'm messing with this Christian stuff. Yeah, let's go. And then he started, okay, wait a second. Okay, is he a Nazi? Hold up. Oh, wait a second. He's running for president? Oh, crap. Okay, wait a second. Oh, snap. Oh, divorce. Oh, okay. Wait, what's going on? Oh, no. Then we hear Donda 2. Wait, why is Donda 2 horse manure? Oh, no. Then we get Vultures. Oh, Vultures 2 is even worse. Did I just see his butt crack? Like, this is kind of like he had a Kanye West type of downfall. Jamal Hill. We got to understand, Jamal Hill, on his come up, bro, he knocked out, okay? Glover Teixeira, Santos, Johnny Walker, Jimmy Crute. And the first fight I ever saw of him was when he fought Paul Craig and he didn't tap. And that honestly was the toughest thing I ever seen in the whole UFC. He went from being the toughest thing in the UFC to being the biggest crybaby in the whole UFC, period. It's such a big letdown. I don't even, like, how did he go from being my favorite fighter to me not wanting him to beat Carlos Ulberg? Like, I wanted Carlos Ulberg, I wanted Carlos to beat him. Like, what, how does that happen? And then the last letdown, heavyweight division, we already know, dude. Oh, crap. Oh, my balls was hot. Y'all thought I was going to put John Jones? Dude, nah, man. Just kidding, John Jones. Dude, Derek Lewis, how can you be mad at Derek Lewis? I feel like he just skates by. Like, he's not going to be champion. He was real close to being champion, and then he went on a 4-fight losing streak. And then he just beats someone with a flying knee. And then after that, he just turns it. Like, he has the ability. Like, he walks every fight, every Derrick Henry fight. Or what is his name? Y'all know everything. What's his name? Every Derek Lewis fight, he walks out there, moseys in. You hear about his training camp. This is my best training camp ever. I started eating broccoli. I started eating good. Couldn't be eating milkshakes all day. Well, I had a couple of milkshakes, but, they make me fart a lot. And so I can't be dropping deuces in the middle of practice. But yeah, anyways, this is my first training camp where I really focused on conditioning. I ran. Okay, anyway, yeah, every fight he comes out, he says, I'm different now. I got a six-pack. You're going to have to recognize I had a six-pack. And then he comes out, moses around, gets beat up, and then he remembers, hey, I'm the knockout king. Knocks the guy out, and then talks about his butt or something below his belt in the post-fight interview. So no, you can't make me hate Derek Lewis. Let's hate on John Jones for a little bit and close this video out. Like I said, 2020, John Jones had not even transitioned to, heavyweight. And since then, he fought one time in the last 4 years. Guys, I don't know if we understand, this is the ultimate fighting championship. So if you're not fighting, can you get out the way, please? That's all we want. Can you just get out the way? Vacate the belt, dude. You're the GOAT, dude. Vacate the belt. You did a bunch of coke. You were my childhood hero. I literally wanted to be John Jones when I was a kid. Then he did coke. Then he did steroids. Then he did crime. And now he's holding up the heavyweight division. Literally biggest letdown of my career. Never have a childhood hero because all of them are human. None of them are perfect except for Jesus Christ. Peace.